Hey, how's it going? Hey, listen, what do you do when doors keep shutting? You heard me. I said, what do you do when doors keep shutting? Say you're trying to do something and it's just not working, and you're trying and you see a pathway to do something and you approach that path and the doors are closing, the opportunity that you thought was there is not there. The person you need to speak to get this advantage on something, and all of a sudden he or she gets transferred or something, or the project you were working on and you thought that would take you to another level in your life, and that project was canceled or rescheduled, or your funding ran out. What do you do when those things happen? What do you do when you have dreams and goals and you try and you say, well, if I can just get this one thing, then I'm on my way, and it doesn't happen? But that happened to me. I was thinking about you guys today when I was reading, and I thought about, what do people do when doors keep closing? It happened in my life. I'm a dentist by profession, and that's not important. But when I was trying to get my licensing exam, when I was trying to get my license to practice, I had finished dental school, graduated, and all that. But you can't work on a patient legally until you have a license. And you know what? I failed the licensing exam. What? Yes, I did. I failed the examination to get your license. I was a dental school graduate, but I didn't pass the exam. And I thought, oh man, woe is me. I have all these bills and student loans piled up, and I can't work as a dentist. I can't provide my services, and I can't start working on my loans, and it was just a mess. So for a year, the exam was given a year later. The particular exam I wanted to do was given a year later. So for the whole year, man, I kind of struggled around and did odd jobs to keep food on the table. And my wife then, she was my girlfriend then, looking at me crazy, like something's wrong with me because I'm a dental school graduate, but I'm over here pretty much delivering. I was a delivery driver for a while, but I didn't give up. I knew I had the skills. It's just that particular time I didn't give up. So, the Bible talks about that. The Bible talks about what do you do when doors are closed. And it says over here in Revelation, specifically Revelations chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. Let's kind of see what it says. Or chapter 3, verses 7 and 8. Got to put on my trusted glasses. I can't see without these. It says, these are the words of him who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut. You heard that? What he opens, no one can shut. And what he shuts, no one can open. Well, that's cool. I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. That means you have a helper, you have an advocate, you have someone on your side who will help you get through that door to your next level in your life. So don't give up. Don't get all upset just because you may have to wait a year or wait longer or keep trying. The name of the game is you have an advocate. You have someone who loves you up in heaven. You have God the Father who loves you and who wants your success. See, this whole Bible talk, it's really a book on success, among other things. It does a lot. I'm not going to go into all that. I'm not a preacher or anything. I'm not preaching or trying to convert anybody. But it's chock full of life principles, life techniques. Principles never change. They work for everybody, and it tells you how to get through life. And I'm a dentist. I didn't really get into the Bible seriously until I finished dental school. And once I got into it, it really started making a difference in my life, especially the struggles that I would come about later on in my practice career. I've been practicing 30 years, and I didn't get serious about the Bible. I started after dental school, went through a lot of trauma after practice, made a bunch of money, did something stupid, things like that, got into more trouble. Then I got serious about the Bible. And that's when I just learned that it's chock full of success principles, that if I'd known this stuff earlier and really studied that, that's why I'm telling you guys, don't make the same mistake I did. Get into the Word. I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not an expert or anything like that. But in my life, it works. And I was out there. I was out there spending money, wasting money, living large, driving the big fancy cars, had a Porsche, getting ready to buy an airplane, had the big house, lost all of that. And it wasn't until I got into the Word seriously and started seeing that it had success principles that would have saved me years of heartache. So I'm telling you guys, if there's a door you're trying to get through, there's a new level you're trying to get through, and it's just not happening, you might want to pick up the Bible and start reading it. That's just for me. I'm not trying to convert you. If you don't want to do it, hey, don't say I didn't warn you. But listen, it works for me, and more than likely, it'll work for you as well. So that's my tip for today. If there's a door you're trying to get through, a new level you're trying to make it, don't give up. Don't say, well, it's not going to happen for me, because it will. It will. It really will. But you have to do what it says. Get into the word, do what it says, and believe me, your life will change. There is a new level that you're trying to get to. You will get it. Follow the secrets of the Bible. It's not really secrets. It's not really secrets. I shouldn't say that. Follow the principles of the Bible, and you'll see how your life will change. Okay? Listen, down below in the comments, put some suggestions for me. Any comments or likes or dislikes or whatever, and subscribe if you want to. That's cool. If not, I understand. And let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'll do that. I'm just a guy who's been in business for 30 years. I've seen the good, the bad, and even the ugly. So I can tell you all about it and how to avoid all of that, because I've been through it. And when you're going through a minefield, to make it successfully, you want to step in the steps of somebody who's gone through the minefield successfully. Well, I've been through the minefield. I'm no expert. But if you're struggling, or you have a struggling business and you want to get through it, you want to persevere and be persistent and get to the other side, I've done that. I'm no expert, but I'm just telling you what I know, and it'll work for me. It works for me, and it'll work for you as well. So I'll see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye.